Hi everyone, thank you for watching this video. This is Sheva from Berry Mix Journals over at Instagram. For today, I have a fun journal share for today. So this is a flip through of the latest journal that I finished, and this one is going out to Mish of Salt and Paper Co. I will link her Instagram down below if you're not following her on Instagram. Mish is one of my early friends on Instagram and one of my early friends and supporters here in the community. So she asked me to create a journal with lots of blues. It was supposed to be an extension of my Downton Abbey journal that I did last year, but this one has a little bit of a twist because I was super inspired by the different digitals from Amity Bloom. So most of the digitals, the pages that I have here are from the Amity Bloom collections. I won't be able to pinpoint them because I just, looked at all of my digital kits from Amity Bloom and printed them all and then put them all together. And then of course I added the usuals like vintage paper, vintage book pages, ephemera, and such. So that's what you will be able to see here in this journal. But let me talk a little bit about the cover. So this cover, as I've been doing for the past journals that I've made, is made from from an old book. So this is a hardcover journal, and then what I did is I covered the whole book in this, I don't know what to call this, greenish bluish wallpaper that I found a while back. So the wallpaper cover is definitely inspired by the journal that I worked on in Junk Journal July. Let me show you this one. So this journal is made for me by Victoria from A Girl with a Butterfly. So I really love that she used a wallpaper for the cover. So I thought of recreating that with this one, but of course overlaying some more fabric, lace, and all the other bits that I usually put in my journal. So I'll just open this up because it's been 2 minutes already and I haven't shown you the journal yet. But this is the journal cover, the closure. So the closure is made from the same material as the wallpaper cover that I use for the whole journal. I just have some extra left. So I thought of creating a just the cover closure for the journal. So it's just a strip of wallpaper, and then I added these holes towards the two ends, added this sari for the closure, and then this is just a tag that I made, which I just pinned in the front, so it can also be used throughout the journal, but I just thought of putting that in there in the front. So this is the cover. So I said it's a hardcover journal. So this is the wallpaper. You can see it more in the back because it's not covered, but that's the wallpaper. And then the spine I just covered with lace. This is vintage lace, and more vintage lace here in the front. And then I added these appliques. I just really love these appliques. I have some more of that here, which I'll probably use in other journals. But yeah, appliques, buttons, mother of pearl buttons, sequins, more florets. I tried to do a bit of what do you call that, gesso, but I didn't like how it looked, so I covered most of it with different bits. And then this is I feel like this is the star. There's so many stars, so many elements in this cover, but I feel like this is the star of the show. So this one is just a clip. It clips out and it can be used, you know, in different pages of the journal, but I just wanted it to live here, so that's where I have it, right? And then, as I showed you, the back is just very plain. So when you open it up, this is what you see. This is the inside of the journal. So inside, I lined it with this fabric. This one I got from Sarah of Crafty Paper Bits. It's a vintage French cover. And then this background paper, you can see it more there. I think this is also Amity Bloom. This is a vintage, I don't know what it is. Might be a card that I got from Sarah again. I just really like the color. And then I added this washi and then some tickets. And then just have this French ephemera inside there, as well as this postcard. And then this one is just a tuck spot for different ephemera. Just added that in there for a bit of fun. This one hangs out like that. So that's the front. And then this one is vintage wallpaper. I added this floral die cut as a tuck spot, and then tucked inside is this embellished tag. Lives in there like that. So I think I always say this. I always take time with the first page, or it's not a page because this is the back cover, but I always want to make sure that the first, you know, instance that you open the journal, it's extra, you know, extra special, so that, you know, it engages you to flip more and more. This is just a tag and then some tickets. This page I embellished with this super fun ruffle, and then added this die cut and some sequins in there. In this journal, I have a lot of handmade tags. So I was just in a tag making mood, so I added a lot of them here, and then I also added a blank one that Mish can, you know, use and decorate. This is a vintage book page, I think, or magazine page. Then I just added this vintage cigar label, some more pages. All of the tabs, I would say 100% are from the blue fabric pack that I recently got from Sarah. So that's where those fabrics are from. Label, wine label. So this is William Morris washi tape, and then there's a tear here in the paper, so I just added this one to reinforce it a little bit, and then I added the butterfly. This page is very thin, and so I reinforced it with washi in the middle so that when I bind it together, it won't, you know, break. A daisy pop from Kate. She's Kate Archives on Instagram. More vintage ephemera in there. Another altered tag. I really love altering tags and then turning them into, you know, little tuck spots for pages. Think they're, you know, extra fun element to add to any journal. I just really love the colors in this journal. As you can see, there's mostly blues, but also has a lot of pinks, peach, yellow, all of that color that I seem to always use in my journals, because I mean, why not? I love them. I just really wanted to also use up a lot of my ephemera. I have been, sorry, hoarding them. I'm sorry I sound a bit clogged up. I have a bit of a cough and cold, but it's not COVID. I did my rat test. It's negative. So this page, I also got, aside from Amity Bloom, I also used this page from Ruby and Pearl XO. So I also used her, I think it's called Lil, digi set. A bit of crinkly paper for you. This is vintage ledger paper. Just added this vintage lace. Edith Holden. I mean, how can you go wrong with an Edith Holden page? More ledger, more of that crinkly page. This is vintage wallpaper. Then I just added this because I really like those blues together. Small tuck spot in there. For the pages, sometimes I would just add a vintage ticket, and this one as well. This one I got from Sharika of Postal Love. I love those. And most of the tickets you would see are either from Sharika of Postal Love or Crafty Lisa's Vintage, because I just I think I posted it here as well in YouTube. I won a bunch of I won her giveaway, and it has a bunch of tickets, ephemera, and all of that, so I added those here. This is fun. So this is a an ephemera. I forgot where it's from a die cut ephemera pack, and then I just added these two from a washi. These are pet washi. Some more undecorated ephemera that can be decorated, writing spots. This is fun. This is an embellished envelope. Just added this embossed paper, a piece of an ephemera, and then this is the from 1972 envelope from 1972, and then inside just have some ephemera bits and pieces there. This is a page, and then I just added this fabric. I learned that from Sarah as well of Crafty Paper Bits. She just has this style of, you know, putting random bits of fabric, ephemera, pages together, and it just looks beautiful. So it's really inspired by that. So a little pocket. These little borders are also from Amity Bloom. And then I use my typewriter to type this in. Then I added this. This is a page from this book that I use for the cover, and it has some illustrations. So I thought I'd include this as a, you know, as a writing board. More crinkly paper. This is an old page with this wine label. Tim Holtz. I think this is Ruby and Pearl. Another page from the book. Some pockets. This one, I don't know what to call it, like a tag bookmark. Can hang it anywhere. Just a little pocket. I really love this tag, keeping memories within my journal. Another Edith Holden, an embellished tag. More of that Daisy Pop from Kate. Another one of those bookmark tags. Another embellished one. Just had a lot of fun with this color scheme. This one is an ephemera holder. I have a reel of this on Instagram if you want to check it out, what's inside. You can also check that. Another embellished tag, Daisy Pop. Love this. Then another writing board. And that's it. That's the back of the journal. So that's this journal for my friend Mish. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.